So moving on to the next section, which is the psychology part. A lot of people asking about the mental stress during drawdown, pressure, the large amount, trading 100k. And I think those are all things that are natural. Those are things that are normal. And drawdown is okay. There's nothing wrong with being in drawdown. I was in drawdown. I think the key thing that I could really just suggest and advise is to take that Ftmo account off a pedestal and almost not really care about what happens. I know that sounds really weird, but unless you sort of care about the outcome of getting the funded account and really just wanting it, because I feel like the more you desire something, like, you know, the funded account, the more you're gonna kind of mess it up and overtrade or let the pressure get to you. But if you kind of like take a step back, bring it down a pedestal and just focus on the process of trading. With the fact that I'm trading 100k, you know, you could be like, wow, that's a massive number, oh my gosh. And I think also seeing things as percentages helps a lot. So I've trained myself to see things in percentages for a couple of years now. So I know it's easy for me to say, I know it's hard to do, but I think it's a good habit to just see things in percentages, because a 1% loss is a 1% loss, you know, whether that be £100 account, £1,000 account, 100k account, or even $1 million account. Like 1% is just 1%. And the other thing that I wanted to say was that the fact that the 100k actually isn't yours helps out massively, as well as having a trade copier. Maybe then you'll have your challenges or your main funded or even your personal, and then you have your Ftmo accounts as the slave accounts. You don't really have to look at it. You kind of just trade what you trade, follow your plan. With the drawdown, or if you're feeling the pressure, as long as I'm trading my plan, then I can't really do anything else, you know? The market's moving in ebbs and flows in probabilities, so you're gonna have like great months or great days or great weeks of trading. Of course, it's natural. And you can still be in drawdown, make losses, even if you're following your plan, even if they were high probability setups that you know would play out, you know, you can still take a loss, you can still be in drawdown. And especially in this coronavirus pandemic, we're getting a little bit of volatility, a little bit of uncertainty, and that's shown and reflected on the markets. So, you know, I'll be straight up with you guys, like I didn't pass like verification or my challenges during August, during July and August, because of this exact same situation. But I would take those trades over and over again, but don't stress about it. You know, don't put too much importance on it. It is what it is. Just take a step back, reflect on it, and then just try again. Because otherwise you're going to be so frustrated, you're going to be so focused on wanting the Ftmo account and just trying so much to make it happen, rather than just taking a step back and letting it happen. And I know I might sound a little bit dismissive or like too relaxed about it, but again, it's just one of those things when you become a trader, weathering through tough periods or weathering through, you know, losses, failed accounts and whatnot. It is what it is. You just got to get back up and keep moving forward. Whether you fail your first challenge, it's okay, just do it again. You know, as long as you're reflecting on it and as long as you know you're sticking to your plan, you know that your plan is profitable, I keep saying the same thing, then it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of comfort and reassurance that it's okay to feel the pressure, to be in drawdown, to feel these things. Now I'm getting to the most frequently asked question to do with Ftmo, which is all about the taxes and accounting and limited companies side. So I've got a lot of questions about that, and before I actually go into this segment, just wanted to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I actually know nothing about accounting, I know nothing about tax. Literally all I know is what I've learned from others, other traders, other people who are doing Ftmo, and just literally spending hours and hours on Google, you know, typing in what is a limited company, you know, HMRC taxes, trading and taxes, you know, just literally spending so much time on Google, on the HMRC website, trying to find information myself. So a lot of the stuff that I'm now going to say is from personal experience, and again, I'm still learning. Essentially, I set up Ozo Capital, which is a limited company here in the UK, because obviously you have tax benefits, and plus you can structure the way you're paid much better than if you were a sole trader. Now, in terms of actually setting up the company, I honestly don't know. I believe you can actually get one up for like 12 quid if on company houses, but like I feel like I would that shit. So I got an accountant to do it and just paid them to like sort that out. But essentially, limited company, you have like tax benefits. Obviously, you get tax reliefs on things like, you know, this desk, etc., etc. And you get to pay yourself in things like dividends. And if you want to learn more about that, literally just type in things like dividends, tax rates, UK. You also have added protection, which is something I'm still learning about with my accountant. So there's just a lot more flexibility. You don't have to pay as much tax, you know, in as simplest terms as possible. In terms of Ftmo and how I've got the contract set up, I have my company registered in the contract, and then I have a TransferWise business account. So I made a mistake because I used Monzo, and I know I shared that with you guys. So again, like I'm just learning, and then realized when I went through withdrawal that Monzo doesn't even take US dollars. So yeah, had to go and make a TransferWise account. So pretty much profits get pulled into that TransferWise account. And spoiler alert, the next video I'm actually going to make that's coming out next week is my withdrawal, and a real withdrawal this time. Don't worry, it's not going to be clickbait. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'll try and share more in the next video. So I got a couple of questions on the pros and cons of Ftmo. I'll try and make this one quick. The pros is that you basically reap the benefits and the rewards as if you were trading 100k. It's a quick way to sort of scale your capital, if that makes sense. Another advantage is that the fact that the 100k isn't actually yours. Like, you would have nothing to lose if you blew the account, you know? It's not like it was your 100k. That helps you out psychologically. And again, you're reaping the rewards and benefits of trading six figures. Disadvantages, there's nothing really that I find a disadvantage of Ftmo. I'd say, I mean, obviously the fact that the profit isn't 100% yours, but can I really complain? But that's pretty much the answer to that question. Got a couple questions. If I am paid to promote Ftmo, no, I'm not. I'm affiliated with them, so I have an affiliate link. So if you guys click that, then I guess they know that you came from me, if that makes sense. But no, we're not like partnered or anything, so they don't pay me to promote them. I'm basically talking a lot about Ftmo because it's one of the biggest things that is changing my life right now in my trading journey. And as you guys know, I'm documenting my trading journey. It's just a massive thing that's allowed me to grow and elevate me as a trader, as you guys already know. Hence why I'm talking a lot about Ftmo. Also because there's a lot of crap out there, I think, about Ftmo, and it's just like, I want to share my experience with you guys, the honest truth. You guys know that I'm never gonna sugarcoat things, and I'm just gonna say how it is. So I'm just kind of doing my take on this whole Ftmo thing. I've literally been filming this Q&A for so long that the sun is kind of going, so I kind of had to rejig the angle. So I kind of wanted to go over some miscellaneous questions. How long does it take from signing the contract to getting a live account? I want to say it was like under 24 hours. It's pretty quick. So Ftmo's turnaround time is really quick. So like if you ordered your Ftmo challenge, then you pretty much get the logins, obviously within the working day period, pretty much in a couple hours. Same with verification, etc., etc. Daniel says, after doing the challenge, I've noticed that I'm not consistent enough. Any advice? Go back to the drawing board, man. Just go back to basics. You might have rushed into Ftmo too quickly, and that's fine. You know, I did too. Just go back and, you know, pinpoint what went wrong, what went right, reverse engineer it from there. And yeah, just make sure that you have a profitable plan that you know you're confident in. So I'm getting questions on why am I trading in US dollars rather than pounds when I live in the UK. So my first challenge / funded account is in US dollars because that was before they rolled out GBP accounts. And I think the largest account you can get is 70k pounds. Compare that to 100 US dollars. The dollars actually are more favorable from the conversion rate. Well, as of filming this video. So for me, it just kind of made more sense. France FX says, have you had any bad experience with the server? I mean, I've had like dodgy experiences, or I don't know if they're bad experiences, but I've experienced some weird stuff with the server, and it's not that big of a deal. I think it's just like any other platform, like when you're on Facebook or YouTube, things glitch out, and it's usually during withdrawal period time where either the account freezes a little bit. Like if you took a trade and you closed it, it won't update within like an hour. Usually it updates within a few minutes, but it's usually quite sensitive during withdrawal period. That's what I found. Yeah, I've experienced those kind of little glitches, but it's nothing major. And if something does happen, then obviously their customer support is insanely good. So literally just communicate with them that, oh, you know, my account's frozen or it hasn't updated, and you know, they'll check it out for you. Now, I've got a lot of questions about withdrawal period, which I'm actually going to answer in the next video, because the next video is going to be all about my withdrawal. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and you have the bell notification turned on so you don't miss out on that video. Hey guys, I'm currently filming this on another day. I wanted to go over some questions that were to do with my journey, and I really like this question. Did you learn something from Ftmo challenge? Did it make your skills better? So I think the biggest takeaway, or one of the biggest lessons that I took away from the Ftmo challenge, is that Ftmo isn't going to make you happy. It's not going to fulfill you. And it's something I always go back to, because I know that a 6-figure account, a 7-figure account, monetary wise, isn't going to make me happy and isn't going to make me fulfilled. And you know, I really did experience that when I got the trading account, when I got the 6 figures. You know, it's great at first, you know, it's a goal achieved, it's a stepping stone. At the end of the day, it comes back down to, you know, what does success mean to you? What actually fulfills you? And I think it requires a lot of self-awareness to be able to look at the bigger picture. Because for me, at the end of the day, it's the tool that's going to allow me to do what does fulfill me. So that's things like have the freedom, you know, be able to take care of my family and take care of others around me, to be able to be that rock for my family, not to have that financial pressure if ever they needed help, or even with friends or family. So that is my version of fulfillment. That is what success means to me. And it's not so much, you know, achieving Ftmo, having another Ftmo account, having all these investors, you know, trying to invest with me. Like, that for me isn't what success is or what fulfills me. And that's what I really learned, because, you know, as traders, we aspire to grow our capital to scale, which is awesome. It's a milestone, but at the end of the day, it comes back down to having that self-awareness and being real with yourself. Like, okay, what's going to make me happy? So now I've got a lot of questions on like the attempts that I've done with Ftmo. So the first ever challenge that I did back in around mid-April, I failed that one. Then I did a second challenge, which I passed. And then I also passed the verification for that one. And then I did 2 challenges at the same time around I want to say it was like end of May / June sort of time. I passed those 2 challenges, but then I didn't pass the verification, so redid the challenge. That was around July / August time, something like that. And then didn't make that challenge either. So I'm in the period where those 2 are still pending, and I feel like I want to take that into Q4. Right now, I'm going through a life change, which I'm going to share with you guys. So right now, I'm just focusing on that one funded account, and then we'll take it from there with the other 2. Again, it's like I have faith that it's just going to come in its own timing, and I don't need to force it. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep you guys updated on that, of course. So guys, that pretty much wraps up this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't watched the first part, then definitely go check it out. The next video will be about withdrawal, and I'm also got an announcement in the next couple of videos. And if you guys are liking the content, then please subscribe, like the video, comment down below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.